Hello. Hello. I'm sorry I'm late. I did say I'd come on about an hour ago and I didn't. So yeah, I kind of had a little break because I just earlier did some readings, and I kind of got into, some things that I was watching on my YouTube and things like that. You know what happens, and I just kind of was like, oh, I'll just give it a little bit longer before I come back on. So that's why I'm a bit late. But I'm here and we're going to do astrology readings. We meaning me and my team, my psychic team. We're going to be doing some astrology readings today. So how are you all? How has your day been? Have you had a good one? What have you been up to? Let me know. I'd like to know. Okay, so let me put a little banner up. Nobody knew I was coming on at all. Just like that. I kind of go boom. I want to put on, where's my patrons? Okay, so this is all of my Patreon family. All my Patreon family, and I am so blessed. And these people support me and allow me to make videos like I'm making. They are there, and I appreciate all of you guys so much. For January and February, I've said to all of my Patreon people that they can have a reading from me for half price. So that is up to the $80 one, so that's the hour one. They can have that for half price. So that's how much I love my Patreons. I do, because lots of people want New Year readings and things. So I thought, well, that'll be good. Good way of thanking them. Yes, Sarah Ann, take advantage of it. I really appreciate you. So hi Flix, hello. No, you can say it anyway. You can say it Ali with a double L-Y, or you can say it Ali. I do both. Okay, magical day full of love. So was mine. Mine was magical as well. I had the grandchildren, and I had lots of lovely cuddles and lots of just joy, love, and laughter with the family. Yeah, it was wonderful. So Sarah Ann has been decluttering this weekend. Little improvements here and there. Yeah. Well, my daughter, well, both the daughters have had a good idea. They've been basically saying, when their kids get lots of toys for Christmas, they basically said there was a lot of toys that they had new ones of, but there was still a lot of the old ones that it wasn't quite ready to get rid of. So instead of kind of giving them to charity and upsetting the kids, they've kind of evened it out over the grandmothers, So their grandmums have got some new toys, getting rid of the old ones that you've got hanging about, and they can go to charity, and their toys can come to us. So they're not getting rid of them; they're just shifting to the nan's house. So yeah, I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, so yeah, I thought I'd change my top because otherwise you think it's the same video. You don't realize that this is astrology readings here. Yeah, so sometimes I put some away in a closet. That's a good idea because then you can rotate the toys and it feels to them like there's new toys. So yeah, that's a good idea as well. Yeah, because they can't play with all of them, can they, when there's so many? So oh dear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys to let me know what is your sun, moon and rising. Okay, signs, what is your sun, moon and rising, so that we can decide what we're going to do first. Now I'm going to make sure, I think that I'm going to put earth signs first, no matter what. Because the poor loves never get first. I don't know why. There's just not many. There's not many earth signs out there. So it's such a shame. So earth, air, fire, water. Or what we should do really, should we do it by random this time? Let's do it completely random. Okay, instead of asking that, let's do it completely random. So I've written them down. So obviously we're going to do earth first. So between these, we've got fire, water and air. Okay, we've got fire, water and air. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to shimmy them about. This is going to be the second ones that I'm reading. That one, which is fire. Okay, so it's earth, then fire. And then I'll close my eyes. And then it's going to be those, which is water. Okay, and then the last one is air. Okay, so that's our order. So it's earth, fire, water and air. Okay, so we're going to be reading in that order. Okay, so there you go. That's that's probably saved about half an hour, because we usually do that, don't we? Get everybody to sign in with that. So the other thing that we're doing is I want to pull the raffle. Okay, so there is a free raffle at the moment, and it is it's all to do with people who are on our email mailing list. Okay, people on our email mailing list. Now anybody who has signed up for our email mailing list, you are put into a little raffle. Okay, little raffle. So each one of those pebbles represents somebody who is on our email mailing list, and we just want to say thank you to you guys for being on that. We haven't actually started the email mailing list up actually, but we will, me and Greg. So this is going to be kind of like once a week we'll send you the schedule of what's going on that week, and then we'll also kind of maybe message you know, maybe just to let you know when we're going live. That's all. So it's not going to be all the time. We're not going to drive you nuts. We're not like that. No, we can't do that. So hi Burhan. Good morning. Good morning. So whereabouts are you? It'd be interesting to know whereabouts you are. So here goes. So this is the raffle for this. Okay, so I'm going to pull it now. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do two prizes. One is the main prize, and it's going to be a crystal point. Okay, so let me show you actually. Is there anybody here who still wants to be on it? I think Sarah Ann, you're already on it. I think you are. Okay, so it's going to be one of these. It will be a surprise which one it is, but one of these crystal points. Okay, so maybe an amethyst or a tiger's eye or rose quartz or a black obsidian, or it might be a quartz point. Okay, so it's going to be one of those as the main prize, and then the second one will be a recorded reading from me. Okay, so it'll just be a recorded reading, and it will be for the month ahead. Okay, so it'll be a month ahead reading, and it will be emailed to you, or if you're on Messenger, I can send it by Messenger. So there's two prizes. Okay, so first winner is this number, and I have to have my little sheet because it's number 82. Number 82. 82 is, who is it? Would you believe it's Phil Christophers? It's Phil Christopher's. 82. Phil Christopher's. Now he's down twice because we did a thing where if anybody shared our live or shared our content, then they were put into the raffle again. All right, so that's where that came from. So he won. Okay, so Phil Christopher's, you're the first person to win. Okay, so it's funny, he always wins, but he's the biggest supporter of Info-ID and of myself. So yeah, amazing. So I'm pleased about that. So the next one, which will be the mini reading, and it is number 51. Okay, number 51. It is number 51. Okay, I had to second guess myself then, but it is. 51 is, it's on this sheet, and it's Donna. Oh, we've got a cross next to it, so that must have bounced, that email. Okay, so if that one's bounced, then I need to take that one out and I need to redo it. Okay, so I'll redo it. Number 8. Number 8. Okay, so number 8 was that's my mum, Patricia Walsh. I've missed out the H, but it's Patricia Walsh. So my mum gets readings from me all the time. So we will try again. Okay. Okay. Are you having a laugh, universe? You know. So this is 62. It always adds up to an 8 as well, doesn't it? Okay. So what is 62? Who is 62? Ah, okay, so it's our Susie Polly. Susie Polly, you won. Okay, so Susie Polly, she gets a little reading for a month ahead. Okay, so I will make that happen. Okay, I'll make that happen. So that's quite cute. That was funny as well. I like it. All right. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Phil. My mum, Susie. Okay, so how am I going to do this today? How am I going to do this today? Okay. Just asking my guides, you know. Where did I put the list of who we're doing when and what? Did I put that in the pot accidentally? What did I just say? Can anybody remember the order that I just literally just said? There it is. Earth, fire, water, and air. Okay. Earth, fire, water, and air. Right, so the earth signs. How you get on the list is send me your email address and then the next time the raffle goes off, then you'll be put on it. Yeah. Hi, Terry. Hi. There's our lovely Terry. Okay, so let me find the banners. And we're going to be doing the earth signs. There's the earth signs. So we're going to be doing Taurus. And then, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, first of all. We then do the fire signs, and the order will be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And then after that, we'll be doing water signs, which is Scorpio, Pisces, and then Cancer. And then after that, we do air signs finally, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and then Libra. Okay, so we're starting off with Taurus. Okay. So let's find out what's going on for you guys this next week. Okay, so this is the 9th through to the 16th of January 2023. Okay. Okay, so starting off, I see that there may be a little bit of an upset. I feel that there is somebody around you who is sulking. They're not getting what it is that they want from you or from life, and there seems to be a little bit of throwing toys out the pram, that type of thing. I'm seeing kind of a bit of that overflowing of emotions. Sometimes we have to ignore the temper tantrums, and sometimes we have to delve in deeper and see what is really happening. And I feel that this is going to be one of those feelings of, you know, you've got to wait and see. It depends. It really does depend. Sometimes there's people who have got a valid point, and their temper tantrums is they deserve a bit of recognition for how they're feeling, but other times I feel that it's like one of those days. Okay, so either way, I feel that seems to be going off. So there's a sensitive energy around the beginning of next week for Taurus. In the middle of the week, things really start to brighten up, and I'm sensing a lot of love energy around. There seems to be excitement. There seems to be a buzz feeling in the air. There is, it's like we've got the hi Megan. So you've got the World card for the middle of the week, and that, along with the Three of Cups, is celebration, happiness, a feeling of, things can't get any better. Really, that's the feeling. So it goes from the beginning of the week being a little bit emotional to the middle of the week being carefree and great news. There is going to be a situation where you have to stand up for yourself, stand your ground. It's like important that you get your opinion across. Okay, very, very important. All right, so I feel that is going to be something personal to you. Now, for some of you, it will be linked with love life, getting your point across. For others of you, it will be an emotional situation with family. And for some other people, it will be a work situation that you are standing your ground over. And obviously, because I'm reading for, Taurus people, we don't know. So I can't say unless I was reading for an individual person. Okay, yeah, so let me bring this desk towards me. No, this is my first part of the reading, so I started with Taurus. So Aquarius is going to be right at the end, so it's going to be air signs, so we're doing them in this order. Okay, all right, so the end of the week, there's a lot of thought going in. I feel, we've got the Libra energy, and this to me says, I've got to dissect things. I've got to make sense of things. I've got to, really contemplate my future. Okay, lots of decisions that are piled up against you, Taurus people there. And I feel that for a lot of you, it's going to be about your security. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, in this particular card, there is keys in her hand. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, there's a key just there. Okay, and that can be literal key. It can be key to a property, but it can equally be key to a new start, something good. Could also be a car or a vehicle, because the Chariot is also a moving vehicle, isn't it? Okay, so it's looking at things in black and white, maybe studying, doing some bits and pieces to do with maybe accounts and working out incoming, outgoings, making decisions about that. Okay, so That's what I see around Taurus. I think I just need to end on a card. Okay, and which card am I going to end on? I'm going to end on one of these. Okay, so let me just concentrate here. Okay, so temptation. Okay, so there's going to be a bit of temptation around you. Okay, it's temptation, and this temptation is a time for you to realize, you know, if I've got a choice to change my life, and something came along to lure me away into that area, what would I do? Would I be strong enough to say no? Okay, and so that kind of test is going to be coming out, okay, for you. Okay, so there you go, Taurus. Okay, so we're going to go on to Virgos. Let's find Virgos. All right, Virgos. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Okay. Beginning of the week, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is to do with your keys again. Okay, but this keys could be opening new doors. It could be achieving more than you thought. It can also be being very grateful for what you already have. It's the gratitude energy card. You've got a Libra character around you, or somebody who dissects things. They have to dissect you know, what's going on or how they feel about things. Okay, so this could equally be you. Are you dissecting your life? Okay, there could be talk about moving and changes to a home, okay, business, or a car, maybe vehicle, anything linked with keys. There's some official documents, you know, contract signatures, documents, maybe some legal matters, okay, that need to be sorted out in an official capacity. Okay, careful consideration, looking at where you stand, okay, on legal or official matters. Okay, so the middle of the week, you've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups to me is a bit of worry. Okay, it's emotions. It's somebody who might be a little bit upset about certain situations going on, and you know, when you just feel as if I don't understand. Maybe there's somebody around you who's really confused you. And you're trying to get to the bottom of what the situation is. I'm also feeling as if, you know, whichever way I try and go forward, there seems to be another problem or another situation that needs to be cleared up. You know, and you feel as if I can't win either way. If I please that person, I'm upsetting this person. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is my card that says financially things are going well, or there is a boost of money. So finances are looking up, looking very good for Virgos. It feels as if you've planned ahead really well. That is a trait of Virgos, that they do plan ahead well. Okay, that they are pretty good at deciding, you know, their future. Okay, and knowing what it is that is needed, you know, to be put by. You know, don't spend everything. Make sure that you have accounted for this and that, and that definitely has paid off. But emotionally, I feel as if there is some sort of problem or situation that you feel blocked with, and that is linked with family or friendships. Okay, for some of you it will be to do with your love life, and for others it will be linking with you know, a family situation or a love life situation. Okay, and so the end of the end of the week for Virgos. This is my Leo card, and Leo's, the typical Leo, is somebody who they tend to they tend to kind of like be the life and soul for the party 1 minute and then bored the next. Okay, so they tend to kind of be a very vibrant character, but they do like entertaining, okay, or being entertained. Okay, so you have to kind of always be there to make sure that a Leo has got things to do. Okay, we've got the Hermit card, which can be about your home, can also be about withdrawing away from people or situations. And the Two of Cups, which is linked with emotions, meeting somebody of importance, meeting somebody who is very much going to be important in your life. So when I mix the three cards together, I feel as if there is withdrawing away from the hustle bustle of life, realizing that, you know, it would be nice to meet somebody new or meet new people. Maybe there isn't anybody around you who you actually feel as if you want to socialize with or get out with. Okay, so you feel a little bit bored. It's like, you know, maybe the people around you so far in 2022 are not the people for you. Okay, so so there you go. That's what I see for Virgos. Just going to pick one more card. Hi, Jody. So Jody does unique makeup, guys. So if there is any, I use unique makeup all the time. Jody sent me some. I absolutely love it. I've got the foundation on. I've got the eyeshadow. Yeah, I love it. Okay, I've also got the mascara as well. So yeah, I highly recommend Jody Abatello. So go find her on Facebook. She does lots of tutorials and lots of amazing deals there for unique makeup. Okay, they're not tested on animals, and I highly recommend them. Such good quality makeup. So sorry to interrupt with that, but I just saw Jody come up in the chat there. Okay, so let's have a little look and just finish off with this card for Virgos. Okay, so for Virgos, rejoice in celebration. So that could be a party, it could be a celebration. It could be something good that is coming into your life that other people are going to recognize, like a job well done. You know, congratulations, drinks raised. Okay, so that's what I see for our lovely Virgos. My pleasure, Jody. My pleasure. All right, so we are going to be looking at Capricorns. Do we have any Capricorns or anybody with Capricorn in their charts? Let me know. Okay, Capricorn. All right. Okay. So I'm going to give them a good shuffle and let's see what's happening around Capricorns. Okay, so all of these are for next week. So this is the 9th through to the 16th of January. Okay, so I've got the 9 of Wands. I've got the Temperance, and I've got the Prince of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel as if there's a lot of hard work around you, Capricorns. It feels as if it's a bit monotonous work, like, oh, here we go again, same day, same thing. I'm bored. Okay, so there's a little bit of that kind of dragging your feet, kind of having to do something that you don't want to do. I do feel as if there is the frustration you are trying to hold back. You don't want anybody else knowing that you're feeling a bit fed up. I'm sensing as well that you are trying to keep the peace, trying to keep everybody happy, trying to be there for everybody. There seems to be links with overseas and abroad as well, and discussions and talks about that. Now, that can be, for some people, it will be something nice like a holiday, or, connecting with, people all over the world. It could be that. But we don't know if it's romantic or whether it's to do with work. It depends on each Capricorn out there. All right. So the middle of the week, we have the Queen of Cups, the Fool, and the Star. These three cards, what I'm seeing is there's going to be a leap of faith. I feel as if I'm taking a chance. It's the right thing to do. That's what I'm hearing your mind tell you. What have I got to lose? This is it. This is my chance. I've got to take this opportunity. It's linked with your divine wishes. It's linked with an opportunity that has just literally, it's like stood in front of you, this opportunity. I can see a very strong feminine energy around you at this time. This feminine energy is a person, or it's a character who is very nurturing around you. And this person is saying, come on, it's time for you to, push yourself forward. You've been bored, you've been restless, things haven't been working out the way that you've wanted them to, and so, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And that's going to be some of the questions that you're asking yourself, and someone else close to you will be asking you these things. Middle of the week. By the end of the week, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles, all those pentacles. So this is obviously about work or finances or home. Okay, so there's money coming in, then there's money going out. And then there's a gamble or an opportunity that you're taking a risk. You're going, this is the gamble of a lifetime. And I'm prepared to do it. Okay, so yeah, you've got the money coming in, or it could be your savings, I suppose, and then you've got money being spent, 5 of Pentacles, and then you have the gamble card. Now, you've been weighing up the pros and the cons about whether to go with this direction or whether to go in that direction, and either side, it's like, I don't know. But then all of a sudden, one side just fills you with hope and excitement. And you then decide, I'm going for it. I'm taking that chance. So for some of you, that will be to do with a job. Okay. It will be to do with a job opportunity. For others of you, it may be investment in money. It could be investment in time. It could be doing a workshop, that is going to eventually lead you to earning more money. Okay, or maybe starting a new business. But it does take money, and I do feel as if there's some finances going to be spent for that opportunity. Okay, so the other card that I've got for you, I just picked it out earlier, was emotional loss. So sometimes we have to say goodbye to something that is very personal, that is very kind of close to our heart, but sometimes we have to do that because we know we've got something big turning up as well. It's like, well, obviously that's hard, that's quite harsh, but at the end of the day, this is the best thing for me. Okay, so there you go. That is what's going on. Big things happening, Capricorns. Okay, very big things. Okay, for you. All right, so just mixing the cards back into the pack, and we'll then see what's going on. So we're now going to be doing the fire signs, everyone. So where's the fire signs? Here we are, Leos. So we're going to be doing Leo, then Sagittarius, and then Aries. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of drink. Okay, if anybody fancies coming to psychic development, I'm running psychic development work classes every Monday. Okay, so every Monday. This Monday, I'm going to just get all the classes. So we've done week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 and 5. So we're on week 6. Okay, so I'm just going to write in here the details about the Monday class. So if anybody does want to join in, fancies doing a bit of psychic development, there's all the details in the chat there. Okay. So they get split up into different sections, don't they? So yeah, so each week there is something different, something different to work through. Okay, and each week it's designed to push you that little bit further and a little bit further on your psychic development. So it's Mondays, 7:30 p.m. UK time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. It's just £5, which works out around $6. Okay, and that's it a week, and it's pay as you go. All right, so if you wanted to join in, I can send you a Zoom code. You just send me a message on my website, which is psychically.net. Okay, psychically.net, and I will then send you the Zoom code. Okay, so tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to be teaching. This is reading other people's Akashic records. So it's tuning in to somebody else's Akashic records, understanding what it is, what their pathway is, understanding if there's any blockages and how you can help a person get past them. Okay, so obviously you're going to be in a group of 2, and one person's going to be looking into your Akashic records, and another person's going to be looking into theirs. So it's both back and forth. Okay, so if that's something that you fancy doing, then you are able to join in. If you don't want to join in, but you do want the lesson, okay, you can ask for the lesson. It's still £5, and I will send you the video of that class. Okay, I'll send you the video of the class. So a lot of people who are kind of in the chat have come to psychic development, so they know. I mean, it's a meeting group as well. Okay, it's not just just about psychic development. It's about you being introduced to other like-minded people, like-minded psychic people who really sometimes feel alone. On your spiritual pathway, you feel kind of alone and a bit lost. So this is it's brilliant to be able to get to know each other. Okay, so the comments. Okay, so let's go into Leos. Okay, Leos, what's going on for you guys? Lots of cards just flew out there, but there was too many to read. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Pentacles, and that is stepping forward onto new ground. We've got the 4 card, which is taking a chance. There's something happening suddenly. And then we've got the 9 of Swords, which is I'm not listening to you lot. I'm going to do things my own way. Okay, so when I see these 3 cards, I'm being drawn to training, learning and development. I feel as though there is an opportunity that is going to be coming up for you Leos, where you can take a leap of faith. It's sudden, and I feel as if there's an opportunity to learn something, or to maybe train in a new job, take extra responsibility within a job. This can also be a partnership that you might be going into. I feel as if there could be a partnership, a work partnership. There are other people around you who are going to be trying to say, what are you doing? That's too soon. You don't want to be doing that. They're going to be a bit highly critical, of you, and trying to say that you haven't thought things through. We can't always listen to what other people tell us, though. Sometimes we have to take that leap of faith and go with that chance to expand your life and experience some new beginnings. If you never ever took a chance, could you imagine how boring your life would be? It's just it's not to be left behind all the time while other people take these chances. Obviously the cards aren't going to tell you what to do. If your gut feeling is telling you not yet, then you need to go with your gut feeling. But there's definitely an opportunity coming up, linking to training, learning, development. Okay, there's another one. I'm feeling as if there is something to do with the sea, the ocean, the sea, and there seems to be a moving away from the sea. So I feel as if somebody is thinking of actually moving more into kind of coastal area, rather than around near the seafront. Okay, and I'm sensing a chance to kind of leap forward, and suddenly move. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I pick up on an individual person in these readings. Okay, the other thing that you have to remember is that my guides deliberately add in little snippets of reading that is for everybody, or it is for for you. It could be you, and you are the one that it is also linked to. Okay, and you have to go with it. So it's a good idea to listen to all of them. Okay, because you will get some more out of it. That just because it's not your sign doesn't mean to say the message isn't for you. Okay, because my guides do it deliberately. All right, there is self-employment, okay, around you. I'm seeing a self-employed person or a self-employed opportunity. Okay, I'm seeing there being a character around you who is very opinionated. They like the sound of their own voice. They can be very, very strong. Okay, this is around the middle of this next week. I'm sensing that this person does tend to push people's buttons. They aren't the most tactful person. This person can be very annoying. Okay, I don't know who they are compared to you. And for each person, for each Leo, there's going to be a different different connection. Either way, there is links with a new job, a new opportunity, money. Okay, a chance to earn money. This could be linked to what I was picking up in the beginning of the week, which is a sudden change. Okay, and it could be linked with training or learning of new skills. Okay, so by the end of the week, there seems to be a little bit of disruption. There could be a relationship issue here, a bit of kind of arguing back and forth. Can it be avoided? Yes, it can. If it comes up in a reading as being there being a bit of an arguing situation, unless it's a karmic thing, which means that you are supposed to learn these things no matter what, unless it's that, you can just say, do you know what, I'm going to keep my cool, especially at the end of the week. I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to tell people, you know, that I'm cross with them or angry with them, or allow them to be angry with me. I'm just going to let them get on with it. So yeah, especially around a relationship. So if there are people in a relationship, in a love life situation, there seems to be a little bit of dissecting of that relationship. You know, is it because you're bored, Leos? Sometimes we get bored and we then start to pick holes in, you know, the next most interesting thing, which is sometimes love life or a friendship, okay, when actually it's just because you're bored. Okay, so make sure that it is valid before you start you know, getting cross with anybody. Okay, so let's have a look at next card. I'm cutting the deck and this is the card I got. Okay, so for this one, it's positive movement forward. Okay, so this is a chance for you to do this, to do the positive movement forward. It's going to be quite sudden. It's going to start at the beginning of the week. There's going to be more momentum at the middle of the week. But by the end of the week, it could be that somebody close to you doesn't feel as if you've consulted them before you took that leap of faith. So just be aware. If you're in a partnership, sometimes that partner does need you to be honest and open with them. Okay, it's like it's not just about you. Okay, so just a little heads up there. Okay, so that's filtered those cards in to the deck. I'm going to switch decks and go with the light seers again now. So we're going with Sagittarius now. Sagittarius. Any Saggies out there? Now I've got Sagittarius moon. What about you guys? Do you have Sagittarius in your charts? Oh, there we go. Look, Terry comes to the classes. I love the classes. Have learned so much about my abilities, and she's doing amazing, really amazing. Yep. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so I've got the Seven of Swords, which can sometimes be about theft or somebody taking something from you, needing protection. We've got the Worry card, and we've got links with love life or deep emotional situation. So is there somebody who you feel isn't to be trusted around you? Is that person, here comes Mo, is that you've got wet feet and you just walked all over these tarot cards? Oh, you are a monkey, you are. Oi. Sorry, cat. He's just walked all over the cards. Bless him, bless him. Okay. It's always so professional, very professional. So could it be, you know, for some of you, it could be that you just don't trust a partner, or you're not trusting a person connected to you. It doesn't have to be to do with cheating. Sometimes it can be to do with the fact that this person either talks behind your back, or, you know, that they say one thing and think another. Okay. Are they being, you know, too judgmental of somebody that you care about? You know, what is going on? So this is Mo, everybody. This is Mo. He's my big fluffy fluff ball. And he's lovely, but he always has to join in. Always has to join in. Usually sits straight on the cards. Don't you, Mo? I probably won't be able to get away with not giving him any treats, so so I'm going to have to do that. Got sweets. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. He has sweets. Okay. Now for some of you, or one of you, it could be that you are, you know, thinking the worst, okay, in a relationship, thinking the worst. That doesn't mean to say that you are right. It just means to say that you may be worried. And the best thing you can do is to talk, okay, to go to a partner and ask them directly. Okay, it's so important that you do that, because that way, you know, you two can communicate, you can talk things over, you know, and other people know where they stand. Okay, so I feel as if that's going to be one of those things that you are going to be discussing. Now, for people who aren't in a relationship, now this could be more like a family situation, and you feel as if somebody in the family is really not being supportive, or maybe you're not trusting them. Maybe they're not pulling their weight regarding a family situation. Okay, is there fear or worry around that? Is there a reason why they have backed away? Could it be that maybe they are not feeling happy, or they've got depression? So we can't just judge. Does that make sense? There may be some more going on. And I do feel as if that is going to be one of those things that you are going to be kind of pursuing and looking into. Okay, so the middle of the week for Sagittarius, well, things get a lot better. I do feel as if that's moved on and it's smoothed out. Okay, we do have a lovely card, the 10 of Cups. So this feels as if it's family celebration and happiness and contentment. Okay, here. I can see somebody who is running away from issues or problems, though. This person doesn't feel as if they want to address the obvious situation. I can also see that there is somebody who just doesn't want to hear any negativity. They don't want to hear your opinion, okay, or they don't want to talk about certain things, which is hard. Okay, but on the whole, we do have a lovely emotional connection around you. And sometimes that can be that you've got your spiritual family, and there's a lot of joy and happiness around the spiritual family, and maybe the family, you know, there's issues there. Okay, so sometimes we want it all, but we don't have it all, do we, sometimes? Okay. And at the end of the week, we've got discussions and talks about moving or rerouting. Not necessarily you, it could be somebody close to you. We have the World card, which is a very good outcome. Okay, so it's an outcome that you have to kind of dissect, look into, dissect some more. Okay, you know, I feel as if there's a lot of research going on about, you know, home situation, the prices of homes. I feel that there is something to do with a 1 month. It's like a month ahead, and or a feeling of I've got a month to decide, or, you know, let's talk about this again in a month. Okay, so I feel as if that is going to be one of those things that are being said, okay, at this time. But, you know, there's some good feelings around you. So there is a lot of kind of happiness and, you know, a contentment there, even though there might be a lot going on. I'm seeing somebody in education. Okay, so this doesn't have to be you. It could be a daughter or a son, or somebody close to you. And I feel as if this there's lots of activity in my room at the moment. It's really kind of like, how do I feel it? Elemental, pixie energy, mischievous. Okay, so watch out for things kind of like being knocked over and things like that. It's not me. I'm here. Okay, so just watch out for that. And my cat's here, so it's not my cat. Yeah, so I feel as if there's educational things going on. It could be that you've decided to put your name down for a workshop, or you might be doing some kind of YouTube clips. You can learn a lot from YouTube. It doesn't have to be that you have to sign up completely, but there is education energy. All right, so the end of the week. There is holding back on money, holding money, having to be careful and penny pinch. Okay, but then let's face it, what's this date? The 9th to the 16th of January. People have had their money at Christmas, and January is notoriously hard for us. So yeah, it could just be that. But I do feel as if I'm picking up on, being careful with money has paid off. Okay, is what I'm getting. And there seems to be a key going missing as well. So make sure that you're careful with keys. If you start being careful with keys at the beginning of the week, then you're not going to have the upset by the end of the week about keys. Okay, so just putting that out there. Okay, but there is a bit of money, extra money coming in, which is going to be very nice for you, and unexpected. Okay, unexpected. Yeah, Bren, it is Mo. That is Mo, bless him. All right, so let's have a look. This is the extra card. And the extra card is Triumph, Success. So there is obviously something you're going to be very proud of. Okay, other people will acknowledge that you have done very well as well. So not only are you impressed with yourself, then so is other people impressed with you. Okay, so Triumph and Success. Okay, so there you go. That is the Sagittarius reading. Okay, we're going to be doing Aries now, and we're coming up to half way through these astrology readings today. Okay, right, so giving them a really good shuffle. Aries, this is Monday, the 9th to the 16th of January 2023. Okay, 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Prince of Wands. Okay, so the 5 of Cups is about isolation, isolating your emotions, isolating your feelings. You've got somebody with a sharp tongue, somebody who can be quite cutting with what they say. And then you have somebody who gets bored easily and can sometimes draw away, or when they're needed, they can sometimes not be there, okay, because they've got bored between the time of waiting. So I can feel as if there are people around you, or this could be you, who are feeling more isolated than normal, and this is due to them not feeling vibrant and not feeling as though they are good company to be around. This has then led to a feeling of isolation, okay, whether you're isolating yourself or not. And it's one of those circles that just keeps going round and round and round. And sometimes we need to kind of trust in ourselves and trust that there is always somebody out there who actually does want to have our precise company. You know, that you are exactly what they need to be around. It could be that there are several people who are feeling isolated, and together they can actually make you feel as though you are supported, loved, and you know, there's more to it. You know, there's more to life. Okay. So sometimes we need to kind of find other people who are feeling the same way. Okay. So you may be noticing this in a friend and feel as if you have to, you know, you want to help them. Okay. Or it could be, you know, it could be you're feeling like that. So either way, it's like, don't stay maybe in that isolation energy. Okay. See if we can move you past that. Karina, you work so hard in the night and waiting for Aquarius. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate your input. Oh, thank you, Karina. I love and appreciate you guys as well. I'm going to read prizes today. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. I did read. Oh, that's Flesh. He's cleaning himself and kind of. He's cleaning himself. So I did notice that you gave me your email. So I need to put you in the pot as well. So I will do that. In fact, I'll do that in a moment, if that's okay. I will do that in a moment. I won't forget. Okay. So by the middle of the week for Aries. Okay, so by the middle of the week, Aries people, okay, I'm sensing that there is a battle, okay? This battle seems to be with yourself more than anything, okay? Are you feeling as though your masculine, feminine is a little out of whack, okay? Is your masculine too masculine? Your feminine too feminine? You know, what can you do to change this? What can you do to balance this out? So sometimes it's all to do with the chakras. So look up the chakras. So it's usually the red and the orange get mixed. Okay, the red and the orange. Okay, so red is linked with survival instinct. It's linked with getting into battle mode. It can be survival and, you know, money and security and all of those things. And the orange is all about nurturing and caring and loving and communication. Okay. And so sometimes when we are being too much in the, you know, survival mode, because maybe you've been feeling fear, maybe you've been feeling kind of a little bit rejected by others, that we go into this defensive energy. But what happens with the defensive energy, it means that the nurturing energy can't come through and can't balance out. And so sometimes we have to physically be aware and mentally be aware that that's what we're doing. Okay, so when we start to get agitated with people, or we start to get you know, defensive, okay, when actually there's no need to be defensive, then we have to kind of realize that you know, that's what we're doing. Okay. And there's that saying from Bambi: if you can't say something nice, then don't say nothing at all. It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay. So yeah, I do feel as if you're battling with yourself a little bit, Aries people. Okay. There is somebody around you who is being defensive as well. Okay. And they're being defensive either towards you or about you, something like that. We have the bored and restlessness card, which could be that this keeps happening. The defensive energy keeps happening. If we are always getting this into the same cycle with the same people, somehow someone's got to man up. Doesn't mean to say it has to be a man, but somebody has to man up, and somebody has to say, do you know what? I'm going to meet that person halfway, and I'm not going to bite the next time that they do that. I'm just going to allow them to say what they want to say, and I'm just going to smile sweetly, and I'm just going to say, I love you. And I'm going to hug them rather than go on the attack. So I do feel as if there is, you know, trying to get to that common ground. Okay, it's really important. All right, so by the end of the week, now the end of the week, I feel as if life is so busy that you haven't got time to think about all of those emotional things that you've been thinking about beginning in the middle of the week, because by the end of the week, it's go, 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 big time. I do feel as if somebody's crown's been knocked off, so you may be finding that you are not you're not trusting everybody as much as you did, okay? Or the specific person, you're looking at them and thinking, you know, you're not as brilliant as I thought you were. You know, maybe somebody's lost faith in you. Either way, sometimes we can't have perfection in everybody, and we can't have perfection in ourselves. Sometimes we just have to say, I'm doing the best I can with the information that I have and with the energy that I have. I'm doing the best I can, and try and push out as much love as you possibly can, because when you push out love, you're going to get love back. So whatever you give out, you're going to get back threefold. Okay, so if we just remember that, then we're going to give out more kindness than we are hatred. Okay, so let's have a look, see what's going on with these cards. They all just went everywhere. There was too many for me to pick one, I'm afraid. There we go. All right, so it's partnerships and alliances. Okay, so there is something going on with partnerships and alliances. Okay, there is somebody who's coming forward who is going to offer you either a job, or they're going to offer you you know, it's like some opportunity that is going to catapult you forward, okay, on the journey that you want. Okay, all right, so look out for this person, this opportunity, because I feel that you know, there's going to be celebration around that. There's a lot of people that have been noticing you. Okay, so you might not have been noticing, you know, you're changing, but other people have noticed. So that could be in a work situation, and somebody's giving you a you know, they might be giving you a chance for taking on new work, offering you promotion, giving you, you know, extra hours, or that sort of thing. Okay, you know, there could be all sorts of things going on. So look out for partnerships and alliances. Oh, so Timothy, losing faith in someone does hurt. Oh, I'm sorry, Timothy. I understand. It can be very, very hard. It can. All right, lovely. So are you Aries, Timothy? Are you Aries? Okay, so we're going to do the water signs now. So we're going to do Scorpio, and then Pisces, and then Cancerians. Okay. Aries message really helped me, even though I'm triple Pisces. Like I said, I deliberately add in there messages for other people. Okay, I deliberately do it. Okay, so it is a good idea to listen. Right, Scorpio. So this is for my daughter, Rhiannon. and you know, she's my youngest. So love you, Rhiannon. Okay, so this is for other Scorpios. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So if you've got 2 3s here, 3s are celebration cards. They are achievement cards. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is always my moving, changes. It can be building up of a business. It can mean decorating, DIY. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands, which can also be about travel, movement. And we've got the Three of Swords, which is the most sarcastic card in the deck, which means just get on with it. Go to the heart of the matter and get on with it. So sometimes we've been delaying things. Sometimes we've been kind of waiting too long, you know, and then the universe then sends us a little message, and usually it's not as pretty. So yeah. Sometimes we just have to kind of like say, okay, the universe is pointing out the direction I need to go, and I need to just get on and do that. Okay. So there is an opportunity, I feel, to deal with several situations, and this is all linked to work or home. Okay. So for some people it will be home. And what I'm seeing at home is DIY, do it yourself, getting on with, you know, some jobs that need to be fixed. I feel as if there's an issue with taps. You know, this is either taps in the kitchen or taps in the bathroom, but I'm seeing issues with taps. I'm also seeing issues with it seems like a floor tile or something as well. So I don't know who is going through that at the moment, but that's what I see. Okay. So it's getting these little jobs finished and done. Okay. I'm also seeing lots of boxes around you as well. Boxes. For others of you, I'm also seeing a business that you are wanting to grow, that you're wanting to expand, that you're wanting to, you know, for things to get better with. Okay. Earning extra money whilst doing something that you love. Okay. These things are going to be, you know, going forward in a better way, because I do feel as if, you know, the travel card is there or the movement card is there. So sometimes we know that there's a list of jobs that we have to do, but we've been delaying it. We've been holding back. We've been kind of thinking, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, do it tomorrow, do it tomorrow. When actually today's a perfect day to get that job done. Because when you go to bed, you feel amazing that you've actually got it finished. Okay, so I do see there's a lot of movement and a lot of completion energy around the beginning of the week for Scorpios. By the middle of the week, 2 9s. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, sorry. Okay, and then you've got the Five of Pentacles. So all okay, they're telling me about reuniting. They're telling me about getting back together with someone. Now, this could be an ex that you have been estranged from, somebody who you have been distant, okay, and then all of a sudden this person and you are back in communication. I can feel that there has been a lack of energy between the both of you, where really it was a bad fallout and you didn't think it was actually going to get any better. You didn't think that you would be able to resolve anything. But lo and behold, this is what is happening. And I do feel as if there has been resolution to this issue, okay, that you have, okay, with this person. Okay, I'm sensing that there is some discussions and talks about rerouting or moving, okay? Because I feel as if if we moved, we would be able to have more money, or if we moved, we would have less outgoings, or if we moved, blah blah blah. So it's there's talk about kind of movement a lot around this week with Scorpios. Okay, so by the end of the week, we've got the Seven of Cups, emotional choices, Six of Pentacles, juggling of money, and the Hierophant, which is to do with spiritual teachings or spiritual messages, spiritual teacher. Okay, so spiritually, I feel that you have been putting a lot of effort in to your spiritual side. You have been trying to juggle your time and energy around to help yourself the best way that you can. You have been having a mind clearance. Okay, so this is sometimes to get rid of the negative thoughts that are doing you no good, and to get rid of those and to implement some of the more positive sayings and thoughts that you can have. So I feel that this is there has been a little bit of an emotional confusion and needing to make emotional choices and decisions, and because of that, it's led to this mind clearance. Okay, clearing the mind of the old pattern, the old fears, the old worries. Sometimes we fill our mind with, oh, this is just going to happen again, or why do I put my trust in this, what if, maybes and buts. Okay, if my grandma had balls, she'd be my granddad. So sometimes we just have to kind of stop worrying about the things before they happen and just go day to day, and just see how it feels today. Don't think too far ahead. Sometimes that's the only way that we can get through this crazy world of ours. Okay, so let's have a look and see what other card we've got here. So what of this deck? Okay, Scorpios, choose wisely. Okay, choose wisely, which is actually the same card as this. So that's funny. Okay, it's a Seven of Cups, a Seven of Green, which is the cups. Okay, so sometimes we feel torn because we're trying to please everybody. But we miss out on ourselves. We miss out on, hold on a minute, I've got a choice as well, haven't I? If I don't like something, am I not important? So that's the point. We have to kind of be generous with our own time, effort, and emotions. It's so poignant. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Scorpios. Just going to take a sip of drink. Sivana, hello. So I'm a Cancerian, just like your daughter. Yep, my daughter Megan is a Cancerian. So I've got Ria, who's a Scorpio, me and my mum, who are Pisces, and then Megan, who's a Cancerian. Cheers. How you all doing? Let me know what your birth signs are so that I know who's in the chat and what have we got left. So I know Lisa is a triple Pisces, so that'll be coming up the next one. Oh, cheers, Jodie. Tara, hello, Tara. Oh, it's good to see you. This is Greg's sister. Is it that Tara? Tara, is that you? Greg's sister Tara. So Aquarius, okay, and Jodie. Oh no, Burham is Pisces, and then Jodie is Libra. Okay, so all of those we haven't done yet. So that's good. Oh, it is. How are you doing? How are you feeling? I know that you've been in pain as well. I was feeling for you when you were down with Greg and everybody and trying to get about. You know that I can totally understand what you're going through. And you used to be very active as well. So with me, it happened quite suddenly. You know, my kind of all my joints seemed to get poorly straight away. Yeah, it's horrible. Apple juice. Just giving my throat a little rest. Excuse me. Yeah, so let's see. All right, so let's do Pisces. Oh, so sending you lots of healing energy. Ali, who is the sweetest water sign in your family? The sweetest. That's difficult. That's difficult because all of my family have got sweet attributes. I would say my mum. My mum's very sweet, but she can also be spicy. She can also be very kind of feisty energy. In fact, all of our family can be quite feisty. So yeah, it's difficult to tell. My family will probably say me. Yeah. Oh, you enjoy that, my dear. Oh, thank you. So, hi, beautiful Ali. You look like a teenager with hair like that. I'm a Libra, like Greg. Oh, Mary, yeah. This is actually a clip-in. This is a clip-in hair. It's not mine. So, yeah, I'm trying to grow mine out. Fingers crossed, and then I won't have to wear clip-in hair anymore. That would be good. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Okay, so this is for me and my mum and our Lisa. Our Lisa in the chat there. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. All right, so beginning of the week, we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I've got itchy nose today. All right, so there seems to be a lot of money being spent out and having to find new inventive ways to earn money. And I feel that this is a time that we're all having to be inventive. You know, it has been a tricky time. It has been difficult to expand our finances because of all of the bills and also because of Christmas. So I do feel as if you know, there is a lot of people who are facing having to move homes, having to reroute, having to change their normal. Okay, and I do feel as if there's a lot of people who are looking at different you know areas to live, and you know, this is what I'm picking up here now. This obviously for me and my mum, that isn't so sometimes we have to think about what else this could mean. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, juggling of money, trying to make money grow, trying to expand our finances. I'm sensing that there are some new business ideas that are going to be coming about around the beginning of the week for Pisces. I am seeing that they're being, it's a long-term changes. So having to, make decisions about long-term changes, but sometimes we need to kind of see what happens over the next couple of months. I would hold off. I can't give you financial advice, but I do know that there's going to be some massive changes, okay, going on globally. And that is going to be February and March, okay? So I'm sensing that there is a need to, juggle those finances by all means, but try not to make any drastic changes until you have at least seen how things are going to develop, okay? Spiritually, there is a lot of looking ahead, a lot of again, I'm seeing home, I'm seeing changes that you can make around your home, maybe long-term changes that are going to get you out of any awkward situations. I'm sensing that you are breaking free from restrictions, from anything that has been holding you back from living your best life. Spiritually, there's a lot more spirituality going on, a lot more people understanding that they are more than this kind of like black and white grey area, personality, that there's multitude of colors linked with your spirituality. Start to shine your aura, start to shine brightly. Look at, when you go for a meeting or an interview, or you go for a date, or whatever you're doing, imagine your auric field, energy field around your body. Visualize it and start to push it out. Okay, see if you can do it now, guys. Push out this aura, and make it shine. Put twinkling lights all around it. You probably think I'm mad, but it really works, okay? And also for your protection, put some mirrors out, okay? Because I do feel as if fear is trying to knock on the door to everybody. They're trying to get you to be in fear energy. It's no good, because that's just going to bring you more things to be frightened of, okay? So sometimes we need to get into the universe looks after me. The universe looks after me. The universe looks after me. Okay, just keep living that way. Okay, so if you've got a bill, it's like visualize that bill and visualize that there's money coming in plus some. Never visualize just the amount of money that bill is. Say if your bill is £200 or $200, what you're doing is you're visualizing $400 or £400 coming to you. It's just going to roll into your life, okay, very easily, out of the blue. Don't worry about how it's going to come. Let the universe decide that. So just visualize it on that line. So be prepared for it, but then let it go. Okay, let it go, because it really does feel as though you are strong, you are powerful, and you are able to manifest, and you can and you will manifest. Okay, you just have to get into the rhythm of it. Stay in the gratitude energy. Okay, as long as you stay in that gratitude energy, there's going to be more things in your life to be grateful about. Okay, because in these cards I am sensing there is a lot of fear energy. Do you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these cards and I'm going to slip them back into the pack, random places like that. And we're going to redo Pisces. Now we've said that, we're going to redo Pisces. We're not staying on the fear energy. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. So I'm going to reshuffle the cards. I'm going to reshuffle the cards and we're going to start again. So Pisces, put your positive energy out there. This is now your future. This is now what we're going to be manifesting and getting. And you watch these cards change. Here we go. First card out. Boom. Money. Okay. Money. All right. We have financial abundance. We have a little business that is going to be earning you some money. It's going to be earning you some opportunities of creating abundance. Okay. Next card out. Boom. Hard work, but it's like plodding along and getting what you want. The next card out. Boom. 8 of Wands. Okay. 8 of Wands is motivation. It is rushing ahead, nothing stopping you. You can go get whatever you want. Okay, so look at those 3 cards change. The energies changed. Okay, you are capable of manifesting. You really are. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so this is about racing ahead. It can be about travel plans, but I am seeing that extra income. I'm seeing those new businesses, that money that is rushing to you. Okay, visualize it coming right now. It's on its way. Okay, the channels of money and energy and good stuff is on its way. Pisces, this isn't just for Pisces, this is for everybody. Okay, so by the middle of the week could be you're feeling a bit stuck, but the moon comes in, your psychic ability, and then you're breaking free. Look at these shackles. These are chains breaking, and you are breaking free from anything that you have been restricted in. So it goes from that feeling stuck to that boom. Okay, I am breaking free from restrictions. Sometimes the restrictions are ourselves. Sometimes we restrict ourselves by thinking, oh, I can't possibly take on any more work or any more stuff. I can't possibly do that. It's like, what, not even an hour? Not even an hour a week? Could you do an hour a week? Could you do 30 minutes a week? What could you do? Okay. There's an opportunity of earning extra money, and sometimes all we have to do is implement a little bit of time, okay, to get it moving on and get it started. Okay, so you've got the Princess of Pentacles, which is spend, spend, spend. You've got the Seven of Swords, which is protection, and you've got the Eight of Cups, which is letting go. So I feel as if you're having to let go of always feeling as if you've got to protect yourself. You can't possibly have anybody come close to me. I can't possibly have somebody who, you know, may hurt my feelings. So don't let them in. So I do feel as if, you know, Pisces, sometimes we can be a little bit too wary. We can be a little bit too fearful. And that just leads to more drama. Okay, sometimes we just have to kind of go with, you know, this is the universe, this is our energy. Let's bring on what it is that we want now. Okay, so that's what we see for Pisces. Okay. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you. And hi, a bit of this and a bit of that. Hello. And Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Okay, so we're going to be going through to Cancerians now. Any Cancerians who are watching right now? Do we have any Cancerians? Oh, we didn't pick a card for you, Pisces. So let's go back to Pisces. Sorry, this is your card, Pisces. Your card is Rest and Rejuvenate. Okay. So sometimes we just have to chill out, just chill out. It's been far too crazy. let's take a breather, rethink things, reinvent yourself, plan your future, plan where you're going. Okay, so Cancerians. So after the Cancerians, we've got the air signs, and that is the last three, and that will be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm going to be doing a few global predictions. I feel I need to do that at the end of this reading as well. So I will add in them. Okay, so all right. Okay, so there's going to be links with overseas and abroad. Okay, I feel as if there's going to be talk about holidays. There's going to be talk about the future, what the future holds. We've got two very strong characters around the Cancerians here. Okay, and this is for my daughter Megan. Okay, hello Meggie. So yeah, there's two strong masculine energies. Don't have to be male as such. Okay, they could just be, people who are acting in a masculine way. One of the masculine energies is somebody who can be very outspoken in a way that they tell you what to do. They're not really listening to your needs. They're just telling you how it's got to be. And they can be a little bit too dominant. Okay. And the other side, we've got somebody who doesn't say much because they think about things a lot. They dissect things, and you might then get an opinion out of them, but sometimes it's too late because this dominant character has just taken over. Okay. And so you might be stuck in the middle of very strong characters that you are going to need to it feels as if you're going to need to kind of stand up and maybe have your voice. Okay, use your voice, not in a dominant way, but in a clear and precise way, to get your opinion out there, because it's as valid as everybody else's and it's important. Okay, so that's the beginning of the week, and this could be to do with holidays. It could be to do with the future and the future plans. Okay, so by the middle of the week for Cancerians. Okay, so the middle of the week, I feel that you are really starting to get things moving on now. These two cards just say it all, really. They look very similar. Okay, so look very similar. So both of them are projecting yourself forward, projecting your ideas about your future forward. Okay, have you been isolated recently? A little bit too much, maybe, isolation. Have you been feeling as if you are being nagged, or feeling as if people are trying to tell you what to do and you don't like being told what to do? I do feel as if these strong characters are now backing away a little bit, probably because you have either asked them to, or they're getting that vibe from you. Okay. I'm seeing that you are now able to project, manifest, and get what it is that you want, and stop listening to those people who are telling you you are not capable or you can't do it. Okay, that is going to be something that is going to change within you, Cancerians, and you are going to be kind of fronting it out a little bit more, and kind of saying no, that doesn't resonate with me, or you are entitled to your opinion, but this is mine. So there's going to be really holding your head up high and starting to speak out a lot more. Okay, about your future. So by the end of the week for Cancerians, it's like I feel that it's like, come on then, universe, bring me something to do. Bring me my my challenge. Okay, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for this challenge. You've been walking on eggshells for a long time, tippy-toeing around maybe other people who are more dominant than you in your life. And then all of a sudden you find your voice, you find your strength, and you then push past all of these kind of dominant characters, and you may feel as if you are having to reject them. But you have been feeling rejected for quite some time yourself. And so sometimes we just have to say, this is for me now, this is my life, and this is good. Okay, bring it on, universe. I'm no longer going to tread on eggshells to please other people. That doesn't mean to say you have to fall out with anybody, but it is going to be, you know, voicing that opinion of yours. It's valid. Okay, so let's have a little look and see what little card we've got for you. Okay, this is your card, foundations and achievements. Okay, so you've put a lot of work in linking to the foundations of where you're going now and what you are capable of. So I feel this is to do with a financial situation. Have you already studied? Have you learned new skills? Are these skills now ready to come out? And are you ready to are you ready to get the rewards for all of that hard work? Okay, all of that hard work. What can you do to change your situation? Okay, and this is it. This is your turn. Okay, so Cancerians, bring it. Okay, especially with that Seven of Wands. That Seven of Wands is saying, come on then, universe, I'm ready for you. I'm ready. Okay, so we're going to do air signs now. So we've got Aquarius, then we're doing Gemini, and then Libra. Okay. Another sip of drink. So Savannah says, I am Cancer, Leo, right on border. Okay. All right, so Aquarius. So who said they were Aquarius? Oh, it was Greg's sister. So yeah, so this is for you and the other Aquarians out there. Aquarians can have a quirky personality. They've got a quirky sense of humor. All right, so we've got the Eight of Wands, which is travel or more movement forward. We've got the Moon, which is psychic ability. And we've got the Ten of Cups, which is happiness and brightness and, you know, just feeling alive, feeling very sure of ourselves. We're feeling as if, you know, this is me, this is what I deserve, this is what I want. The Ten of Cups is a really good card. It's one of the top cards emotionally that you can have. It's sitting right next to the psychic one, you know, the Moon, which is your psychic ability is really pushing you forward and making you realize just how special you are. Just how special, you know, you are to the universe, to the bigger plan. Okay, what is my life purpose? Where am I supposed to go? You may have been asking yourself this. When all of a sudden it starts to show up in your life, in your future, you start to see certain signs. Okay, you might see it in a newspaper or a magazine. You might see it on a Netflix advert, or you might see it, you know, with a neighbor when you're talking to a neighbor or something. But there seems to be, look out for those signs. The universe is indicating those signs to you, especially the beginning of next week. Okay, beginning of next week. You know how powerful you are. You know what you are expected to do in this lifetime. You're not here to just be a pretty bystander. You are here to really start to change things. Okay, you are really capable. A lot of people are starting these little businesses. Okay, you got the King of Pentacles. So this is starting a new business, being self-employed, doing something that you know you're good at, which also helps other people. So it's a win-win situation. It's time to be selfish. It's time to say, do you know what? I deserve too. And nobody puts me forward. Nobody makes sure that I'm okay. And I'm not putting up with that anymore. So I feel as if you're really going to start to stand up for yourself. There are some of you who are going to let go and walk away and say, I am absolutely done. Okay, my best isn't good enough. And so I'm walking away. So the Eight of Cups is the, still the hope, though. Look at the 1 cup's left standing, or 2 cups left standing. It's like part of me is hoping that even if I walk away and say enough is enough, that the person that I've walked away from notices and realizes that I mean business now, and that I am worthy of more respect, more love, and more attention. And yeah, so we still hope for that sometimes, but sometimes we get to the point where it's like, I don't care if they do notice or not notice, because I'm absolutely done. So I do feel as if you're drawing away from somebody who is not worthy, okay, of your love, of your attention, of your work, okay. So this, for some people it might be a work situation, for others it might be love life, and for some it might be family. But if you kind of think about each person who might be listening to this, Aquarius people, it will be different for each one. Okay, so the end of the week for Aquarius, I'm seeing new keys. I'm seeing keys opening a new door, opening to a new opportunity. Now, the door is just a door. It represents the beginning, okay? It represents a fresh start, okay? So you might be starting off with a fresh day, thinking, I'm no longer going to let this person or that person talk to me in the way that they've been talking to me. I'm absolutely done with that. And I really feel this strong kind of pushing forward, okay, with that. It's like a tough outer surface, but actually quite a softy inside. But you know, when you have to hide the softy inside, and you have to bring out the warrior woman or the warrior man, and you have to say, no, I'm not going to back down. So I can see the boundaries going up, okay, around you. These boundaries are important to you. These boundaries are going to be not something to hide behind. It's more to do with keeping people out that don't need to be in your inner circle. Okay. Having that gratitude, though, in your own life, and looking at yourself and saying, I am grateful for the things that I have. Okay. And you're looking at your life in a really special way, being happy with the things that you have, but honestly thinking to yourself, I don't need these other things, because these other things have done nothing for me recently. In fact, they've brought me down, or they've made me feel heavier inside. So there is a strong feeling of having a bit of a clear out around you guys, Aquarius people, is going to be next week. Okay, it's going to be next week, the big clear out. Okay, so That is for you guys, Aquarius. Okay, so we're now going on. Oh no, we'll go back to Aquarius just quickly because I haven't picked the card for you. So let me pick the card for you. Okay, so your card is the shadow. Sometimes we have to face the shadow self. Sometimes we have to face our own shadow self. Sometimes we have to face the shadow of somebody else around us who we don't particularly like or get on with. Either way, you've got to look him in the eye and take charge. Okay, take charge and make the decisions that need to be made. Okay, so I know it's quite a pushy bit of the reading, but I can't help what I got for Aquarius. Okay, so there you go. All right. Oh, good. So Jen Carter says hi. Hello, Jen Carter. Tara says spot on. There you go, Tara. I promised you a reading and I will deliver that, you know. So let me know whenever you want the availability sheet and I'll send over to you. I'd gladly do you a reading. Oh, thanks for the lives. Can you tell me where I am on my journey? We're doing astrology readings today. So what astrology sign are you, Jen? Okay, so now we can go on to Gemini. Okay, so we've just got Geminis now, and then we've got Libra, and then we've finished with the astrology. Okay, and then after that I'm going to do a few global predictions for what's going on next week. Okay, so Gemini, well, I'm doing that now, so that's good. And then I've already done. Oh, Tara, I'm not too busy. I can do it. I'd love to. I'd really love to. So Gemini, Cancerians. Yeah, Cancerians. We did that the one before. So yeah, that was the third lot. Okay, hi Corey. Hello. Perfect timing. Good. Geminis. Let's see what's going on with you, Geminis. Here we go. Oh, a new job, new opportunity coming up for you, Geminis. Okay. Now, this could be promotion. It could be new money coming to you. I'm hearing congratulations. I'm hearing well done. This could be, you know, birthday celebration maybe, but it could be to do with the new job opportunity. I'm sensing somebody kind of drifting away from you, or you're drifting away from them, or both. I'm sensing that, you know, when you've got a tippy toe around someone so much that you get to the point where you're like, I am not doing this anymore, or I'm taking myself away from this person so I don't have to keep tippy toeing around them. Okay, so sometimes we just have to, you know, protect ourselves from that feeling of you know, not, you know, fear of saying the wrong thing, okay, that might just upset that person. But do see there is Ace of Pentacles, which is a new job, new opportunity. Okay, so by the middle of the week, Geminis, everything seems to be a little bit upside down. It feels as if you're having to look at things from a different angle. You're having to rethink things that was last week pretty much clear, but this week it's not so much. This week you're kind of like thinking, well, I'm not actually happy. I thought I was happy, but I'm actually not, because this has happened and that's happened, and this has happened, and so I need to change things up, or I need to rethink things. So I feel there is a strong kind of energy around you the middle of the week. I feel that I want to push away all the barriers, all the blockages, anything that is stopping you from getting what it is that you really, really want. And I feel that my psychic ability, my strength of me is getting stronger here. And you know, you've been waiting and waiting for these changes to come about in your life, or this kind of fierce kind of energy. You've been waiting for that, and here it is. It started the middle of the week. It has started, and I feel that these barriers or blocks are going to be pushed down. You know, everything seems to be it's upside down, okay, and you have been waiting patiently, but the movement is there. So by the end of the week, there is the big money boom. There is the opportunity starting up. Be careful of anybody around you who is not being truthful or honest. So look out for people who aren't consistent with their offers, that they're not consistent with their conversation. Does that make sense? They seems to be that they are lying or not telling the truth. Okay, so I feel as if there's just a little bit of a person there and a hiccup that could possibly hold you back, but just before you get this financial opportunity that you really, really want. Okay, make sure that you keep calm, make sure that you stay in the inner truth, okay, because if you can, you've got this good opportunity facing you right here, right now, at, you know, the end of next week. So, you know, that's what I see for you, the end of the week. You know, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is changes, okay, things changing, along with the 10 of Pentacles, which is linked with money. Okay, large amount of money or security here. You start off the beginning of the week, Geminis, with the Ace of Pentacles, which is again good money. Okay, an opportunity, and you've got the celebration, triumph, public acclaim. Okay, so you've got some very good cards there, but you do have a bit of a bad egg, okay, that you need to kind of sort out. Okay, I think you probably already know who they are. You know, I don't think that you are going to fall for it. Okay, you're going to be able to, you know, achieve this opportunity and get rid of any opposition or negative person around. Okay, so this is the emotion here. Okay, so the fertility energy, which is reaping a good harvest if it's linked with money. Okay, if it's linked with emotions, then yes, this can be, yeah, this can be an actual pregnancy, somebody coming to you and saying they are pregnant, or it can be just a brilliant financial opportunity, which is what we're picking up there for you. Okay. So there you go, Geminis. All right, so we're going to go Libra now. Okay, so didn't we have who was Libra, who was in the chat earlier? Who are you? Let us know. The Libra. I've got Libra rising, and Greg is triple Libra. So yeah. Oh, it's my pleasure, Corey. My pleasure. Ah, so Jody is a Libra. Here you go. This is for you, Jody, and for my love, Greg, and any other Libras out there. Okay. Here we go. Two of Wands, the Emperor, the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there seems to be somebody in authority or a boss type of person who is nagging. Okay, they seem to be nagging. They seem to be telling you what to do. They seem to be organizing you or doing things that you are not happy with. There is a little bit of gossip around, people who are whispering or talking about you and not in a good way. And it feels like there is, when you kind of have the last laugh, where you feel as though you feel as though they are the ones that are going to come out in the wrong, because they don't know what the truth is. They don't know what's really going on. And when people don't know what's really going on, they shouldn't really be commenting or doing that. So I do feel as if there is somebody around you, Libras, who is trying to be bossy, trying to tell you what to do. And I do feel as if, you don't really need to do you don't need to do anything, because it's all going to be sorted out for you in the long run. Okay. I'm also feeling as though there are a lot of the truths that are coming out on mainstream media, where people have been judging, people have been accusing, people have been really feeling as though they know best and you don't know what you're talking about. Well, that is not the case. And a lot of the truths are now coming out, and it is being seen for everybody to be seen. Okay, so the truth is really out there. And I do feel as if somebody in authority is also making an announcement. This announcement is linked to the future. It's linked to the global stuff, which I'm going to come out with it again in a minute. Okay, global predictions. There is a lot of planning and sorting out, and I'm seeing paperwork, I'm seeing application forms, and making, it's like I'm putting my name down for it, or I'm adding myself to this. Okay, so there seems to be something big that is being organized, and you will be part of that. Okay, so by the middle of the week, I can see, I like this one. There seems to be a Pisces character. There's going to be some good news regarding travel plans. And it will bring about joy, happiness. Okay, it's about the love life card. So look at those three cards for me and Greg. I'm a Pisces. Okay. Chariot is about travel, and then you've got the Lovers card. So maybe there's going to be some good news regarding travel. Okay, can't see it because Biden's just added another 4 months, hasn't he, to the restrictions for the jibby jab going into America. But who knows? Who knows? We don't know. So just looking at these cards, what else am I picking up? I'm picking up that there has been a feeling of somebody who has been separated, who is now going to be reunited. I'm sensing this person is somebody who's bubbly, happy-go-lucky. They can be, they can wear a mask where they, it's like they try and be tougher than they are, and they hide behind that mask sometimes. And I'm seeing this person thinking about look at things in black and white. So this is about travel, finding out whether or not this is going in this direction or this direction. Which way am I going to go with that? So that's what else I see when I'm just saying it and I'm not thinking about anything. Okay, so this is the end of the week. So the end of the week, there seems to be a motherly character, a nurturer, okay, around you. I'm sensing that this person is going to be connected around, maybe a new person is connected around a motherly character. It could be around your mum or around a motherly person here. I'm sensing that there is an obstacle as to not getting past a certain point. So there's restrictions around a person linking, you know, this person is either a mother figure, a motherly character, or a nurturer. And I'm sensing getting aggravated or getting annoyed. Okay. So that is really, really odd, because the middle of the week says one thing and the end of the week, you could read these cards as the opposite, the block, okay, at the end of the week. So good news the middle of the week, block at the end of the week. So I just have to read the cards as if it's nothing to do with me, and say it how it is. Okay, so I just have to do that. Okay, so by the end of the week for Librans, I'm seeing there seems to be an obstacle around. I feel as if there is links around a motherly character, a nurturing character, and these blocks are either blocking this person or there's blocks for this person. Okay, I'm sensing that there is a new character coming in who may have some answers to these blocks or to these obstacles. There may be some good news coming after all, because I'm just going to lay 3 more cards out for this. And this feels as if it's onwards and upwards. The challenge has been put upon you. And there is somebody who is linked with authority that is actually making everything right again. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Librans. Okay, so very, very mixed there. Okay, so let's have a look and see what card we have here. All right, so we have the solitude card, okay, but it's also about looking. I've actually cancelled out that word because I didn't see solitude with this card. So I feel as if this is, the book is open to you, that so the secrets that was once secret are now being open, and you are now able to read what was once hidden. Okay, so there's going to be some revelations. Okay, revelations are coming, okay, by next week. Okay, so I'm going to have a little drink, but I'm also going to create a banner here. So global predictions for week 9th to 16th of January 2023. Make sure there's no typo. Okay, so I'm going to start doing these each week for you guys, and for me, because I'm interested in what's going on out there. So I've pinched the cards back off my mum, the smaller ones, because I had the big cards because I thought it was better for people could see them, but it was harder to shuffle. So I've gone back to the little cards. So there we go. So let's have a look and see. Is it 4 a.m. over there? It is. It's 4:45 a.m. Yes, it is. So fantastic. So unsure of all, spot on. My Libra daughter and I, Pisces, were discussing travel plans earlier today. Yay! Good for you. And hi, Janet. Okay, so I'm going to concentrate on what is going to be happening in the world or in the truther side of things, okay, and see if we can get some predictions for this week. Okay, so one card came flying out, and it's the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to read that in a minute. Let me just pick up on beginning of the week. Okay, guys. So there are some massive negotiations going to be happening at the beginning of this next week. They are with a few countries that have signed. We can call it Nasara Jasara, but it may not be called that. But it is an agreement, and it is all linked to finances, and it's linked to a better world, basically. And all of these countries that have been that have already signed, okay, you know, the whatever this is, okay, whatever you want to call it, there's going to be a big meeting. This isn't a face-to-face meeting. This feels as if it's just a meeting, and I'm seeing these important people get together to discuss, and I feel as if they're discussing the pushing on with time, okay, and you know, giving it's like everybody's got a little piece to the puzzle, okay, and that's how it's all worked, okay, that these people know this secret, these people know this secret, and they need this, and it's like everybody's got a piece of the pie, and so when the truth comes out, all of the countries have all of this information that they will then all share, okay, so it's going to be a massive announcement, okay. There's going to take a lot of strength and courage, okay, people being fearless, okay, because there is so much opposition, as we know. And the darker side, the black hats, are really pushing back at this time. So if you're sensitive to vibrational energy, then you will feel their wrath, you will feel their annoyance, okay. They really do not want this to happen. Okay, so they are pushing back. There are going to be battles. There could be some false wavy things coming about, which are all distractions. Okay, distractions to stop the rollout of the financial changes that are going to be coming about. So watch out for false flaggy things. I'm seeing these, unfortunately. I don't want to, but I am seeing them. Okay, there are going to be a lot of answers that are going to be out there regarding children. So watch out for the news. Watch out for little snippets of information about trafficking circles, about these rings coming down, okay. I'm sensing that you'll see it on the news. Does that make sense? That this I don't even know if they're going to call it trafficking, okay. They may call it something else, like a group of people who were preying on children or something like that. I may play it down with the words, but the information will still be out there. So watch out for a lot of these rings, because I feel as if there will be one in particular that will come down, and then the announcement will be the following week that this is bigger than they thought it was. Okay, it's bigger still the following week, and so what that will be the way it will come out, okay, about it being connected to the royals, connected to celebrities, and all of that, okay. So it's going to be quite big. Okay, that's what I see. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's, I would say, the beginning of next week to the middle of next week. Okay, there is going to be a lot of information about people who have had debts wiped. There's going to be more people announcing that as well, because people who are go to pay bills or go to pay something like a credit card and find out that there is nothing there, okay, there is nothing to pay, okay, there's a debt forgiveness happening, okay, and there's going to be more and more of that going on a random basis, okay. there is going to be some talk or discussions about the food industry, and there's going to be finding out information about the food industry and what nefarious things have been happening regarding that, and that is also going to be filtered out into the mainstream media. Okay, it will be softly to start, but it will just then, the more they investigate, they find out this. Okay, so it's like droplets of information. So I don't feel as if it's kind of like rip the band-aid off and everybody's getting everything, all the information there. So I think it's going to be slowly. Yeah, so yeah, there will also be, I would say, the end of the week, there is going to be somebody big will be arrested. I really feel this. Somebody very big will be arrested. I'm not sensing it's Trump. I know everybody thinks it's going to be, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Might be wrong, but I just don't see it. I feel as if it's going to be somebody really big, you know, in the outer circle there. There's going to be somebody big, and I feel that there's going to be the arrest will be there, or there'll be the announcement of the arrest. Okay, that is what I see, and this will all be linked to the children. Okay, and yeah, so there you go. The false wavy things will have to be pretty big to hide to hide the financial stuff. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I hope it is him. I really do hope it is him. Yeah. Hi, Annie. Hello. And hi, Maureen. Hello. Right, guys, I think it's time for my bed. I am feeling quite tired. So I am going to get into my bed. Well, my bed is my chair, actually, because health problems, I have to sleep. Sleep with my on the chair. But yes, it's nearly 4 a.m. here in the UK, and I'm ready for that. And what's today? I'm working tomorrow, so I'm working all day doing readings, and then in the evening I'm teaching psychic development, and then I've got another reading after psychic development as well. So it's busy time for me at the moment, but I'm enjoying it. I'm doing a lot of the New Year readings, so if there is anybody who fancies to finding out what's going on in their life for the year, with bits of predictions for, you know, say January, February, March, April, right the way through to the year, the 12 months, then please go to the website and book your reading. Okay, I only offer the yearly readings on January through February. That's all I do. And then after that, so obviously if you book your reading in February, I'm still going to give you 12 months. So we'll go February to February. Okay, so obviously you will still get your 12 months. Yeah, so keep our vibrations high. Yeah, definitely keep your vibrations high, everybody, and keep visualizing the world that you want to be in. Visualize that. Don't visualize all the problems. Visualize past that. Yeah. All right. And thank you for hanging out with me. I love you all, and see you again soon. Bye for now.